This is a 5-minute SPX. Thought I'd analyse this chart back to the start of the year to demonstrate chart overlay and how I do things a bit. Maybe GJ will learn something about how I trade. Okay, we start off, we'll just take the high, low, high, and price travels down here. Looks like it's going up in an ascending wedge there. You can see how it breaks out, back tests, motors off in this direction. The normal thing that we do here is just say, rightio, she's broken out, so we need another pitchfork. So I get a nice green one. Just a standard pitchfork, selectable from that panel. Take the low, the high, and at this low here, that's the last low, but this is the lowest low, so that's the one I picked. Now, first thing you notice is it price tests the median line. Tests the median line again, can't break through, so down it comes. Now it's missed testing the base here by a smidgen. Now that smidgen there, I'll just use a little line. That smidgen there would be about the same. That didn't work very good, did it? Erase it. Erase that one. Okay, let's get a line. Don't extend it. And that's what I want. And now I'll move it. That actually went through a bit more. Oh, never mind. Normally I'd expect that the test would go through the median line to about that distance, but it went a little bit further. I'll just get rid of that one. It comes back, it back tests the median line, goes back tests the median line or near enough to it, wanders around a bit, and it's not doing very much, it's just going up here. Anyhow, because it's still in this channel, we're going to have to move on, so I'll just slide the chart and bring back chart overlay again and get rid of all that rubbish. Okay, it would have been going up here and it broke down about there somewhere. That's the way I should have done it. I should have just drawn that with the permanent stuff. Anyhow, if I go back and I'll just use the standard tool here. We went there, there, and there. And now I can come through here and show you what the breakdown is. And then we can put chart overlay up over the top of it. Okay, so we've got a breakdown here. You can see the test, then you can see the breakdown. It comes down here and it back tests. If I was trading this, I would have been looking at this here to see what was going on. So we just put a pitchfork on it. That doesn't tell you much, does it? Because at this point of the breakdown, it's broken down through there and it's back tested again. So I would have immediately ignored that one. Okay, so we get rid of that one and we use a different technique. I'll see if we got a multi-pivot line. That looks like pretty much a multi-pivot line. So then I use a parallel with it, and at the breakdown I would have been able to do that, and that pretty well defines the limits of the breakdown there. So it's going down and it's broken back at this point. If it's broken back at that point, I can erase those and go for this type of thing. And that once again finds the path pretty well. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that and put that with the real one because I want some permanency with it. And I'll just change that one to blue. And I don't think I need the old one anymore, so I'll get rid of it. We'll slide along a bit. Okay, we're going along in the pitchfork. It's broken down, but it's broken back up again. It's constantly breaking back up again, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Okay, we've broken out here. Well, we've broken out quite clearly there. That back test stays above it. This one comes down, but basically we go back here, get out chart overlay again, get rid of that one, and we've got one there. So we take the low, take the high, take the low before the breakout and see what it does. It's not framing price very well. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit it and see if a modified shift does anything for us. And lo and behold, we get the test there. I probably didn't show you that very good at all. I just changed the type of pitchfork to a modified shift. It moved the handle from this point up to the halfway point to here. The effect of that is I immediately pick up this back test and I've got this channel going up here. Sure, we break down, but it's telling me where I'm going, and what I really after is this next breakdown point. I want to be able to define the channel and define when it's breaking down. So I'll just I don't know how I'm going to put that on there, but we'll give it a go. It was around about there. Oops. It's around about there somewhere. Pick up that one, pick up that one. And I know that I had that exactly, so I'll just move this around till I get it, and that one should do. Okay, let's move on a little bit. We've got the breakdown. We've got a back test, it's coming down now. I would have seen that back test, and normally I would short a back test like that. So we'll bring up chart overlay again, and we'll get rid of that fork, and we'll get another one. Change back to a standard one. Now the breakdown's there, so this is my high, this is my low, this is my high. I've got that as confirmation that I've got this right. So I probably would have been shorting there, would have got this, I would have got stopped out for sure on the way back, because I wouldn't be leaving a stop that wide. That's it's only 5-7 points. Maybe I would have survived, maybe not. We'll just say I would have got stopped out. But it comes down, it tests the baseline precisely, comes up, misses by a little bit, comes down, breaks it. Once you've punctured it, it's going to go, so they have another go at it, and it goes up here. At this point, we need another pitchfork, so we'll take a red one this time. Normally I'll use the last two swing points and whatever the extreme is, and that doesn't do a too bad job. Don't think that shift's not going to do anything for us there. Modified shift's not going to do anything for us there. In fact, nothing much is going to do anything for us there. So what I've probably got to do is move this point back to the lowest low there, and take that and say, rightio, there's my back test, oh sorry, my retest. That's a rough sort of channel, but it breaks down, it breaks up, and it's very sloppy. It's obviously banging against this line on the way up here. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of this, and we'll just draw that one in. Where was it? It was there, wasn't it? Should be on that one. And put that on the marker and change the properties to red. Okay, we're going up there. We don't need that green one anymore. We don't need that blue one anymore. And so we'll move up here, and I'll just put an extra line on it. because it was so sloppy. And it was obviously going up underneath the fork. It doesn't really justify a new one. Anyhow, we get to here and there's a breakdown out of this one. At this point, I don't have a great deal of choice because we've gone down there, we've missed the back test by a mile. Like, it hasn't back tested up here, so like, what are we going to do? There's nothing really to hang a fork off. We go back to the original way of doing things. Get rid of all of those extra lines. We just use a line and go for the multi-pivot point. Yeah, that's probably good enough there. We'll just edit that one, do the extensions, get a parallel, take the outside. That's my channel going down there. In fact, I'll just do that again. Erase. Right, we want that. I think it was. Get the parallel, and we only want one. Okay, so that's my channel. Here's my breakout point. So at that point, I want a new pitchfork to define a new trend. I don't think I would have been able to trade this. It's going down so sharp. All you could do is jump onto it. I've got no real entries other than the fact that it went past here. It came back, it did not complete the back test. It then exceeded that. My only entry would have been at that point, and I don't think I would have been brave enough to take it. Bring that down. I'm going to have to squash this up a little bit. That's my low, well, I'd say that's probably my low point there. We'll just do it this way. There's my high point. There's my low point. Go back and see some stuff. Okay, what do we got? What we've got is a test of the baseline. That's sort of like a test of the median line. Test of the baseline, test of the median line. I can't really see too much in there that would have given me very much of a trade. I'll just erase all of these, and I would have had a go at something like that to see what the, yeah, see I've got the tests here. I might have taken that as a trade. As soon as you see this though, you're going up, you're resisting off the median line at that sort of distance. You really, you would have got out somewhere here. That's not going to break up because that's those short bars, there's no power in them. It's just gently tapping against here. It's not going to do anything. We get a breakdown here, so we'll just draw another pitchfork on that. Just get rid of some of this stuff. Get rid of those ones, we don't need them. I don't think we need them anymore. Oh, we're at the end. Okay, so I'll get rid of everything. Pull up this one again, and let's see what it's going to do short term. Taking the last high, taking the last low, taking the last high. We've got a little breakthrough there. We haven't reached the median line here. We're going back up to test here. Okay, let's edit it. Have a go at modified shift. Modified shift goes there. Edit that one. That's an original shift. Don't particularly like that one.